It's Kim from the edge of the area. What a goal it is. He can't stop scoring.
Oh, yeah!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Pacific Pursuit, and welcome back to Ulsan, where in today's episode we have two games coming up. The first one in the league, we are away to Jeonnam Dragons, where they currently sit in 8th place and we sit at the top of the table. We'll get into that in a second. After that, we go into the Korean FA Cup, where we are expected to make the final, or the semi-final I believe, I don't know which one, but we are expected to do quite well, and we'll go and start our campaign there against Changwon City, as you can see there. So in terms of what's been happening, we've advanced quite a lot since last time out. We're in some incredible form, as you can see here. Just the one loss and one draw, but apart from that, all wins. We've had 6 wins, 1 loss, 6 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. We currently find ourselves top of the K-League. We are doing very, very well, and the thing is as well, now that we're trying to qualify for the Champions League, we can actually actively seek to win the title, and if we can go and do that, we'll go and do that. We'll try and win some trophies, why not, whilst we're here. So I guess the goal is now to try and win the league. We are favourites to go and do that. You can see how many players we have in the Dream 11. We've had a really good start to the season. There was not many players in the Dream 11 at the start, but we have, how many is that, 7 players now? Maybe even, no, it isn't 7, 8, it's 7 players that we have in the Dream 11. We're clearly rated quite highly. One thing we have struggled with previously when trying to go for these titles is kind of through the midway we can go through a really bad spell of form. We're not we lose a bit of that consistency that we have. So if we can open up quite a big lead here, then I think we should be having no problems in trying to win the league title. But in terms of the results that we've had, a 3-0 win, 3-0 win, a 3-2 loss here against the Pohang Steelers, who are a very good team actually. They've won 3 Asian Champions Leagues, as you can see there. We were 3-0 down in that game, managed to pull it back to 3-2, but wasn't enough in the end. But we got wins against Daejeon, who are the 2nd place team, Jeonbuk, who are the 3rd place team, 5th place, but they should. I think they will catch up. Jeju there, as you can see, Seoul, Busan, we got a 7-0 win against newly promoted team who have clearly struggled at the start of this season. We got a big win against them there, so clearly doing quite well. As you can see, we've opened up quite the gap to like 6th place, for example. These 5th place spots are where the Champions League spots will probably go by the looks of it. So in some good form, that can continue today. We'll have 1 game in the league, 1 game in the cup, which hopefully should be a relatively straightforward game for us. This Changwon City find themselves in the K3 league, and then we've got Jeonnam, who are currently sitting in 8th place. Let's get straight into it. The first game of the day against Jeonnam. So the Santa hat has come out. I think this video is going out Christmas Eve, 24th December. So if you are celebrating Christmas tomorrow, I'm not sure about videos, but if you are celebrating tomorrow, have a Merry Christmas. The hat has come out. Remember to put on, as I say there. But the team starts with the Yang in goal, backline of Seoul, Jung, Gomez and Garcia. We've got Park, Jung, Lee in the middle, Gonzalez on the left, Eom on the right and Kim up top. Kick-off here in this game against Jeonnam. We've made 1 change to the team. We've got Lee coming in at centre-back. We've had players returning from injury at different points. I mean, Martin Adam is on the bench today. Kim Hee-Kwon is on some really good form, so it doesn't make sense to drop him out. I mean, he's 20 years of age and he's scored 9 goals in 9 games. He's done very, very well, and a lot of those goals have come in, he hasn't scored in his last few games, but look at that, he scored for how many straight games is that? That's 8 straight games he scored. That's incredible form, that. And he's had to compete now with Adam, but I think he comes into this team today, he gets the nod, and hopefully he can go and have a good game. Here's Garcia advancing with the ball. He goes to Zhong now. Zhong, where can he go? Lee to Park in the middle now. We're doing well retaining this ball. We have a shot. It's Kim from the edge of the area. What a goal it is. He can't stop scoring. It's Kim Ki-Kwon who makes it 1-0. I don't know why this would be disallowed. Surely not. Why did they have to say that it's going to be disallowed? It ruins the moment a bit. I don't know what the decision is against, because he is well onside, as you can see there. I don't know what even they were looking at. I don't think they were looking at anything, to be honest. It's just for the sake of it. But yeah, he scores again. It's 10 goals in 10 games for Kim. and he is in some very, very good form. The reason why he has that number 10 shirt, I don't know if we assigned him that, but we can't complain really. We are 1-0 up in this game. Seoul are currently beating Daejeon, and it's Jesse Lingard, of all people, who's got the goal to make it 1-0 in that game. So that means if we get a result in this game and Daejeon lose their game, then we will go 3 points clear at the top of the table. We open up a bit of a gap 10 games in, which is always nice. I think it's a 32, 33 game season. How many teams are there here? It's I don't know, is it 22 games and then 5 more games, 27 maybe? It might even be, I don't even know. Let's go and take a look. Season, where is it? Stages there. Flick the page. We've got 38 games. We must play we play every team 3 times, and then we have the group. So that's crazy. I didn't know it was 38 games. It's not typical of the leagues in this region to play that many games, but I guess we'll have to, which will be interesting to see. So we may be doing well now, but it's got to be consistent all over the season. We have to go and continue to play in this way, how we are now, for the whole season, and it may be something that we struggle with. We've not made too many signings in this transfer window, but I think we do have a squad that is fit for purpose and ready to go. This is the reason why like 7 of them are in the Dream 11, and we do have some very good players, players who may not even be featuring today because they are returning from injury. We do have some quite decent depth as well, which is always an important factor, which, a lot of these games at the start of the season, we haven't actually played a full strength side. This is, the next game might be the first time where we play a full strength side, so it's good to see that even whilst we have those rotated players in, we can play well. We might even play better without it. Without the full strength team, as there's a chance in behind for Jeonnam, but they're not able to convert in the end. We'll go and offer some words of encouragement, some praise, and hopefully we can get this job done here. In this game, we find ourselves 3 points clear, as you can see there. 11 clear of the 6th place team in Suwon, who we played last time. There's a free kick here for Jeonnam, and that is 1-1 here in this game, directly from the free kick. I think it's our centre back who has just scored that. We'll take a look. It's their number 5. It's is it in the midfield here? If we go and take a look, yeah, it is. Their holding midfielder has just scored from a free kick, and that is 1-1 here in this game. We are playing quite positive football. Starting out the game in this way, I think it's worked out well. We play really well. Garcia with a free kick now. It's a save from the Jeonnam goalkeeper here in this game, away from home. Not too sure where Jeonnam is. I don't know how far of a travel it is. It's in Gwangyang, as you can see there. Quite a small stadium, to be fair. 10,000 seater. I don't know if you can see in-game stadium sizes, but does seem like it would be one of the smaller stadiums, considering ours is like 40,000 seater. Very nice stadium, I must say. If you look at the pictures, one of the nicest stadiums we have been to. I mean, the Melbourne Victory was functional. It did its job, but it had quite an extravagant look. Whereas this one is really looking nice, and I think it's really quite an exceptional pitch, to be honest. I don't know when South Korea hosted the World Cup. I don't know if they actually used this stadium in that World Cup. Not too sure. Maybe we'll have to find out. There is a South Korea. I don't know who plays in it. I think it's is it John Wook who played it? There's the Jeonju World Cup stadium there. They do have a World Cup stadium, but there's another team who plays in a World Cup stadium. I'm not too sure. Is it? No, it's not. It's not Pohang there. As you can see, we'll go and take a look if we can find. Is it Seoul? It might be Seoul. Yeah, Seoul World Cup Stadium. As you can see there, so they do play in a stadium that's formerly in the World Cup, but ours is not titled a World Cup Stadium. So maybe not. Maybe it was just built specifically for the World Cup, and that's why it's called that. Maybe they only use the new stadiums. I don't know, but it is a very nice stadium that we play in, and we should get to see it in the next game. We have a chance here to do something. Can we find a winning goal? We can look to make some changes soon, as Jung finds himself on the ball into Park. Lee in the midfield now. Can he play someone in behind? Who will he look for? He goes to Kim, and Kim has the shot, and it just goes over the bar in the end. I think we go and bring on Martin Adam. He's not been bad, to be fair. When he has been on, he can't start this game. 3 games, 3 goals, as you can see there. He's much in similar form. He is an absolute beast of a player. We've made a new signing. Andreas Melli comes in as he's kind of a squad player for us. Some good overall abilities. One of the foreign slots he does take up, but I think he is a a decent squad player that we have brought in, so it does make sense. We'll bring on Lee Hyung-ju there, as you can see there, into the midfield, and then I want to bring Jeonnam off. I think we bring on, not too sure here, maybe bring Ludwigson on. He's had a decent season, he's had a few starts, but probably could get a little bit more out of him. We've got to consider, it's an interesting thing to say, but he is one of the players who is taking up a foreign slot. I think he's Swedish, is he? If you're going to take a look here, 20 caps. Oh, Ludwigson. No, I think I recognise the name actually now that I've seen that he's capped. Yeah, you think he's been World Cups and stuff. But yeah, he is taking up one of the foreign slots, and if he's not putting in good shifts, then it's we have to reconsider. A pretty crazy thing to say. 5 minutes of added time in this game. Are we going to drop points for only the third time this season? We are. The full-time whistle goes, and we can't capitalise on drop points in the end. And the team for this game against Changwon, close to, if not full strength side, starts with Yang in goal, Seo, Jung, Lee and Garcia. At the back we've got Park, Lee and Lee. We've got Hyunju Lee and Jae-sung Lee in the middle, Gonzalez on the left, Eom on the right and Kim up top. Kick-off here in this game in the FA Cup. A big game for us, we need to go and put in a convincing display at home. Not as many fans here, but with it being a cup game, probably we can expect that, but at least some of them will have turned out. It should be hopefully a very convincing display as we have an early chance here. Kim plays it into Yom down this right side. He has the shot, and that is 1-0 here in this game. Exactly the start that we wanted, and hopefully this can continue for the rest of the game. It's a shame we dropped points in the league. It is quite frustrating really that is only the third time, and particularly with it being on camera, but what can you do at the end of the day? Obviously it would be nice to potentially go and win this trophy as well. It would be make it tougher in the league to win that, and vice versa, because we have to manage a lot of games. There'll be a lot of workload, but with the squad that we have, this is the first time today that we have a full squad, no injuries, and it's looking healthy. It is looking very, very healthy, so I think we can go and steer ourselves on our way to a potential trophy, whether that is the K-League or this trophy. We'll have to see. I don't know what winning this trophy gets you, whether or not it gets you Champions League, but we will have to see. And if it does get you Champions League, then maybe we can just focus on this, and there shouldn't be such an emphasis on the league. I think the board want us to finish top 3 though, so we still have to do quite well. We've started well, so that's always a good sign, and we are a point clear at the moment. Gonzalez with an effort. What a goal it is from range. He just beats the keeper. He just thinks, might as well shoot from here, and that is 2-0 here in this game. It could be quite the demolition job in this game. Cannot complain if that's the case though, really, because we are playing some very, very good football. This is going to be good for the morale. A lot of players have wanted to leave. I don't know why they've all wanted to leave to go to smaller clubs when a lot of them have quite decent roles in this club. The biggest club in South Korea by the looks of it. We're not doing too bad. We are not doing too bad. So I don't know what their intentions with that is, but it is a bit frustrating really that they are wanting to leave. So we have to manage it accordingly. Some players have left us, but we've not been here too long. I think we had a similar situation with Nagoya. A lot of players left us in that first season, so because we didn't spend too long with them, there's no point really going over. There's another chance here to do something. It's Jeong with a header. It's 3-0 here, and we are going on to the next round of the Korean FA Cup. It's an early Christmas present. Christmas has come early on the Matov FM channel here in South Korea. This video will actually go out on Christmas Day in South Korea, which is always nice to know. It should be. If it goes out 5 p.m. UK, then that would mean that it would be like, if it's 10 hours ahead, 3 a.m. So it would go out on Christmas Day, and it is an early Christmas present for the Ulsan fans. Here's Gonzalez down this left side. I guess it's a good time to get familiar with a few players. If we get quite a lot of goals from them, then I guess we'll get familiar with their names. It might be a chance for 4-0. Hyunju Lee just hits the crossbar there, the woodwork, denying him of the 4th goal in this game. Bit of defending maybe? No, we're just going to keep relentlessly attacking here by the looks of it. We're playing a bit of a pressing tactic, building out from the back, quite a high line, really kind of rigorous structure. It's a bit of a different shape, but we really want to stick to that, and it's important in the build up that we do maintain that shape, because we need players in to give each other options, provide players with the options options for the passes, which is a big part of this tactic that we do play. If you take a look at how the team is looking, so it is a 3 at the back in attack. We have it'll always come to this 3-2-4-1 for my tactics, I think, in attack, and then we transition back the same. Really, we could change up a little bit. We could play 2 strikers potentially. We are playing kind of inside forwards, which is something I'm not really used to. 2 fullbacks, and instead of these kind of inverted fullbacks and wing backs, we're not doing them at the moment. So it's interesting. It's interesting that we are trying a few different things. Gonzalez has done well. Iom has done well. He's picked up 3 goals, 2 assists, and then Gonzalez has also picked up. I mean, is he who scored in this game just now? It was Kim who scores, which is always nice to see. But Iom got a goal in this game. Gonzalez got a goal in this game, so they're both doing quite well, sitting inside, and overall we can't complain really. Here's Park on this right side into Lee. Where can he go now? Down this right side, he's advancing with the ball. Can he pull it back? He does. He goes to Park, who's making up this back 3, back to Lee. Can he find Garcia? He does find he's not Garcia, it's Lee. It's over the top, trying to find Kim. Those runs in behind are clearly looking quite deadly from Kim. He's only 20 years of age, 16 caps for the under-20s. He will be in with a shout for his first caps with the South Korean national team. I hope that job does open up. I really would like to go to the national team of South Korea, but if there is another job that comes up, maybe the Japan job comes up somewhere else, we'll have to see. Down this right side, Garcia. It's been quite the long game so far, quite repetitive as we look to go down this right side. Once again, there's going to be ball played into the middle. It's to the back post. Gonzalez with the header, and it's tipped over. He's hit the bar. After all that, it only hits the bar in the end. That is quite frustrating, really. 6,000 in attendance for an FA Cup third round tie. 6k is not bad, as you can see here. The whole bracket is drawn, I think, if we go and take a look. I don't know if we can see I don't know, can we? I don't think we can, no. If we take a look there, no, we can't do it like the Champions League. Oh wait, no, this is it. If we go to, is it semi-final? No, it's the quarter-final that has been drawn. So we would play against either Seoul we would play either Jeonnam or Paju FC there, as you can see, and then the winners of that game would play either Seoul or Daejeon. So we have got quite the tough draw. We've got the first place team, the second place team, the third place team, and then Jeonnam are the 5th place team. Pretty tough, but we have beaten these teams already. The only team we have lost to is the Steelers, the Pohang Steelers, so I mean we can't really complain. I think we can go and get results against them, and if we can knock those teams out, those 3 teams out, obviously one of them will get knocked out by just losing their game. It's on the other side, Seoul or Daejeon, but if we can go and just knock them out and get them all out this competition, then you'd think if we've got the 2nd place, 3rd place and 5th place team out of the competition, what's stopping us winning? We will have to see if anyone's going to stop us. We are 4-0 up in this game. It doesn't look like it will be the opposition today, but they might have a chance to get back in this game as they find themselves on the ball. They make up a back 4 here, but we are pressing them. Not pressing them necessarily, but we are pressing them actually. The thing that stands out for me is we are maintaining a really high. The block is quite small, it is quite tight, but I think we are maintaining it quite high, going man to man, which is an interesting thing really. We've got maintaining a shape which is, I think will benefit us. Work really well. We keep applying relentless pressure whilst maybe not having to work as hard by chasing all these players around on the press. Here's Gonzalez. He hits the post, the chance to make it 5-0, but we're not able to convert in the end. 50 minutes gone in this game. No cause for complaint here. We have been exceptional, very very good in this game. We might have a chance to make it 5-0. It's Garcia standing over this free kick. He's going to have an effort. It just goes over. I think we're going to make to look some early changes in these cup games. We do typically rotate, but we'll go and make the changes instead. We haven't rotated in this game. I think we go and swap these. We won't swap these around. I think we bring on Melly. I want to bring Kim off, and we'll put Martin Adam on. And then we also bring on Iom, the other Iom, onto the right side. We can't make it. We only get 3 subs. No way. I don't know if that's the thing in the K-League as well. I don't think it is. I feel like I have made more. I haven't made many subs whilst we've been trying to get tactical familiarity, get used to some of these boys. not too many subs in the league, but I don't think that is a rule. Not that I know of. There's a penalty here, and Martin Hadab is going to have the chance to go and make it 5-0 here in this game. He steps up there. He's an absolute unit of a player. If we go and take a look, he's 191 centimeters and 89 kilograms. He's not a bad player, to be fair. 16 strength. He's got some interesting qualities. 16 penalty taking, 16 heading, 16 strength, 16 jumping reach. I think he's exactly the type of striker that you want, to be honest. 60 caps, 6 goals, or 59 caps, 6 goals. It sounded a bit more satisfying, and he is quite the player, and he has the chance to score here into the bottom left, and that is 5-0 here in this game. I think we've seen enough from this team. We've absolutely demolished the opposition, and I think we'll go and wrap it up there. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. A 6-0 win. Christmas has come early if you are celebrating a very Merry Christmas. I'll leave you this tune, and I'll see you again. I don't know when. It should be soon for another episode. Thank you. Bye bye.